sure how I look, bro. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me get myself together. Damn, bro. There it go. Have some people come in here real quick, man. Get this shit on the road, man. Let's go. Let me see. Make sure I get this shit. We champions out here, yeah, man. For sure. What's up, man? Tyson. What's going on, my guy? What's going on, man? Yeah, man. For sure. For sure, my guy. Hold on. Let me get right. Let me see. Let me get myself together real quick. You go ahead and get them. That's you out. That's how you get the views, bro. That gets you out the views. Yeah, for sure. For sure, man. We gonna start streaming that like round 5 or some shit like that. 5:30, man. Just vibe out, man. Today a crazy day, man. Today's crazy, man. What did you do today, my man? Man, I was out moving and grooving, man. Making a couple plays, had a couple meetings with some people and shit, man. And then I was watching the news, bruh. Watching the news, son. What's going on, Big Stone? I just found out that Randy from Even Stevens got cancer and shit. Shit crazy. Shit crazy. What's going on with everybody today, man? It's Wednesday. Oh yeah. Definitely figured this shit out, bro. Definitely figured it out. For sure. I just gotta I gotta meet the women though, so I can have them come on the Wednesdays and shit, bruh. But for real, definitely did that. Definitely coming up with some more topics and shit, you know? I see I need to watch the news more, bruh. The news is crazy. I ain't watched the news in so long, bruh. I watched the news today, man. I need to catch up. Current events, bro. Appreciate that, Ethan. Appreciate that, man. Yo, get them likes up, man. Get them likes up. But yeah, I need to stay tuned, bro. Watch the news. The news is crazy, bro. I'm sitting here seeing a couple things. I'm like, shit, I ain't even know that existed. I need to wake up out. Stop just being in my own world, bro. Yeah, it is. But the crazy thing is, it's shit that I didn't even know, bro. I ain't even know. A lot of people, this dude named James Vanderbeek in Varsity Blues, he died and shit. This woman named Christy Romano from Even Stevens, the Disney Channel, she got cancer. I'm like, damn, bro. That's crazy. But yeah, the world is definitely depressing though, for sure. But fuck all that, man. We gonna get everything right. But yeah, I'm about to start meeting some women, bro. I'm about to get everything popping with my topics and shit like that. We just gonna freestyle this shit today, bro. What's going on, Morgan? I see you close to not. You got almost close to 1,000 subs. What's up, man? You about to hit 1,000 subs. Damn, bro. Tell me one good thing. Shit, I woke up today. That's a good thing. He said, "How's life after the Black Eyed Peas?" 9:51. Yeah, that's good, man. That's great. I just been cooling, man. It snowed, bruh. I'm outside. Well, I'm outside right now and shit, but it snowed today, man. This shit weak as hell. It snowed today, bruh. So I'm doing good, Molly, man. I'm doing good for sure. But it snowed in my city today, bruh. Shit depressing. Shit's very depressing, man. Just I went to the beach. That's sad, bruh. I'm mad as fuck that you said that. But hey, I didn't choose to live here. But fuck it, it is what it is, though. But Molly, what's going on, though? Something was good with y'all. What's good with y'all today, man? Out and about. I'm surprised you're not streaming right now, Morgan. Your ass stream, boy, like a motherfucker. You said what state you in? Minnesota? I'm in Minnesota. I'm in Minnesota, bro. Look at this snow and shit. This shit crazy. He said, I was going to, I had comedy. How though? Comedy. Have a good Ramadan. Yeah, man. For sure. Can't eat until the sun go down. Definitely. He said it was 96 degrees in fucking Sydney. Shout out to Morgan. Come and say, oh yeah, it was, I'm always gonna do that. Rochelle, damn, I ain't seen you in a long time. What's up with you? Hit that like button. I ain't seen y'all in a long time. He said, nah, folks, off a lack of melanin was eating snow. Bro, the snow is outside crazy. I could go outside and show y'all what the snow is like, bro. This shit is ridiculous, son. I need to get the fuck up out of here. It's very depressing in this fucking state, son. You know what I mean? The only thing that I like about the wintertime is, cuffing season. He said, I don't get how white people in America are a whole different species than here. Yeah, man. The only thing I like about the winter, man, the females keep you warm. He said, come to Florida, it gets, by me, it's 20. Oh, yeah, I'll be out there with no fucking shirt on. I'll be out in fucking Florida with 28 degrees with no shirt, sandals and shit. That's like fan weather. He said we having a snowstorm right now too. Unfortunately, it's like 5-6 months of the year. Yeah, global warming fucked everything up, bro. The world is all fucked up. Like, it's been 50 degrees here for the past 2 weeks, and then now we got a snowstorm. Like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I'm inside and shit, but I was outside earlier, yeah. But yeah, I am inside though. I'm just not at home right now. I'm outside, but I'm not at home. We on the road, man. Danilo's Adventures, man. We on the road, man. As soon as I get the meta glasses, I'm about to be going out here talking to the women, man. He said, all right, friend, I gotta hop on. I always gotta see you. I dropped a like. Of course, gotta hit that 1K. Yeah, you'll hit that shit by the end of this week for sure. No later than Sunday, I bet. But yeah, that's good. You'll hit that shit for sure, man. He said, damn, too close though. I think you gotta spec up those glasses up, I'm hoping today. Shit, you might hit that bitch today. Your lives do be jumping. It'd be a lot of thirst buckets in there hitting that like. Hey, yo, it's a cheat code, man. Women, start you a YouTube. Just be good looking. You're gonna have a bunch of horny men in your chat, man. You're gonna get subs and likes, man. It's a cheat code. For sure, for sure. That shit is funny as hell, though. I'll probably be in there later. I ain't gonna live stream long, though, because I gotta fucking do some shit, man. go do some shit today. I'm just moving and grooving right now. He said I get asked to get married. Like, I bet. And other things too. Shit. Will you marry me? Shit, niggas is homeless. Dudes are homeless. That shit crazy. But yeah, man. It's a good day, man, beside this weather and shit, man. Been moving and grooving, man. Coming up with some master plans and shit when it comes to this YouTube streaming shit, man. About to get a list of women, man, that I can start coming on this bitch on Wednesdays. You know, start networking in this bitch, because that's what it is when you do this YouTube shit. You really got to start networking, man. And it's time for me to put my name out there and get to meet people, bro, for all type of things. All type of things that I'm trying to do with this shit, bro. Because you got to get it, man. It's 2026. This world is very, very, very fucking depressing and very fucking crazy, bro. But shit, we gonna start having fun on this bitch. He said, what's the title for Thursday? Shit, I don't know, man. I don't really know. Talk with Danilo or some shit. He said, are you still homeless? Shit, I'm always homeless. You know? I ain't got no bills. I'm just out here winging it, man. That's why I come on YouTube and show y'all, man, this is the come up. He said, Thursday, the hardest to figure out a good catchphrase. Yeah, that's the thing, man. A lot of shit is really, like, fucking tough when it comes to doing this structure shit. And I gotta make notes and have, like, fucking pinpoints and guidelines and shit when I'm gonna go on topic with, the show and shit, you know? But, yeah. It depends. But just give me time, man. We gonna just get all this shit good, bro. We gonna get this shit structured. For sure. We ain't just gonna be on this bitch just doing nothing, just rambling and shit, just wasting fucking time, even though that we getting fucking watch hours and shit. But who the fuck wanna just watch somebody just talking about nonsense? What fucking information can you give out? What can you give to the world that's gonna make somebody else do better and shit, you know? Shit like that. And that's basically what we're gonna do. He said, let me ask ChatGPT to ask some advice on titles for Thursday. I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, for sure, you gotta do that, bro. You know, we gotta do that. Then just, once the show's over and shit, just go home and write some notes and some shit, start the show for the next day. Yeah. That's really what I gotta start doing, man. It's just this weather, bro. The fucking weather is like depressing. I ain't really been doing shit. I ain't really been doing much at all, bro. Only thing I really been consistent in doing is coming on live stream. But I really ain't been having nothing really to talk about and shit. My internet was fucked up yesterday, man. And then I didn't want to come back and shit. So shit just been going all type of ways and shit. You know? But we gonna figure all this shit out, bro. But other than that, man, he said, can you shout out my friend's page? You funny as hell for that shit, bro. I read that shit. You talking about something else. Hell no, I ain't. That ain't nobody's fucking page, bro. You funny as hell. Hit that like button, though, LeBron. You funny as shit, though. That's a good one. I had to read that shit in slow motion, bro. That's a good one, though, son. Fuck no, though. Y'all not gonna get me no more with the shenanigans, bro. But that's funny as shit, though. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I had to read that bitch. I'm like, hold on, Jenna. But nah, man, I'm not about to shout out nobody for that page, because that's not a real fucking page, you know? But other than that, you know, it's the middle of the motherfucking week, man. This week is halfway done and shit, so we about to just keep moving and grooving. He said, all right, but she actually needs help. She arguing with her man. Can you just say I support genocide? Nah, I don't support that at all, man. Fuck no. Not at all. I do not condone violence, bruh. Y'all some creative motherfuckers, bro, when y'all be putting these words together. I give y'all that. That's one thing that I give y'all in this motherfucking YouTube space. Y'all are hilarious when y'all trying to troll people, bro. But nah, not at all, son. Not at all. But yeah, you know, how everybody week been going so far? How everybody day, man? Fuck the week, man. The week not even over yet. How was everybody day? What people do today, man? Cause everybody live in all different places out the world and shit. I just told y'all I'm dealing with a snowstorm right now and shit. Shit crazy. Gotta go stock up on some fucking food and shit, man. I ain't got nothing in the crib, bro. Can't DoorDash and Uber Eats shit forever. Shit take forever to get to the crib. So, once I do this shit, man, I gotta go get some fucking food, bro. You know? For sure. Gotta do something. Cause I ain't about to fucking die of starvation, man. But for sure, man. But other than that, man, shit been going cool, man. I ain't even sitting here just vibing. Been reading a lot, consuming a bunch of information, man. Thinking of ways to networking and shit. He said Theory Thursday, Truth Thursday, Takeover Tuesday, Stoic Saturday, System Saturday, Strategy Sunday, Summon Sunday. Oh yeah, Sermon Sunday, yeah, for sure. I already knew that for Sunday and shit, Tyson. You know what I mean? I got that on lock for sure. You dig what I'm saying? I got that for sure. You know what I mean? Sunday is like church, man. We definitely, damn, my eyes. What the fuck? My fucking headphones, these fucking shits hurt. But, Sunday is church, man. Sunday is church. Make sure everybody come to Danilo's church, man, on Sunday. Yeah, for sure. We definitely got Sermon Sunday for sure. He said folks at all Ontario unis and college might strike because what our mayor said about student loans. Damn. What's going on in Toronto? I thought everything was sweet out there. Don't y'all get like free medical and shit? What'd he say about the student loans, bro? He said you gotta return to those beanies if your ears hurt with glasses. Yeah, for sure. I definitely gotta return to the beanie. I gotta find that motherfucker, man. I gotta find my hat, bro. It's somewhere in my damn house. I gotta find that shit. But yeah, definitely. Go back to my lucky hat, man. He said he reduced it from 75% grant and 25% loan to 25% grant, 75% loan. Oh yeah, he's fucking bugging. He's bugging for sure, man. It's time for a revolution, bro. I ain't gonna lie, since it's Wednesdays though, when you talk about women and shit, right? Let me shout out the bitches, man. The bitches are going through hell cause of Valentine's Day, man. All that shit that they was talking about, how they don't need no men and shit. They was sad and depressed that they ain't have nobody to spend with. They was mad and depressed that they ain't have nobody to trick on them on Saturday, bro. That shit funny as hell. Y'all gonna learn your fucking lessons, man. Stop trying to slander men and then y'all wanna be praised on the holiday, bro. It don't work like that, son. I was watching a lot of them fucking videos today, man. That's what I was doing today. Since I was trying to get a woman on live and shit today, man, I was just watching a lot of content about the women today, bro. Shit is very funny, man. Shit is very, very funny, man. Like, with marriage, where they always tell y'all don't get married and shit. And in some states, man, in Florida, they came up with a law that you ain't gotta pay alimony no more for life for a bitch, man. You know? And a lot of women are in an uproar and shit because they want to fucking suck dick and have another man and still take care of them because they married him. Shit is wild, bro. Shit is very, very wild. He said, he literally said, folks need to stop basket weaving courses and useless degrees and pick up healthcare or trades like it isn't a college dropout nepo, baby. Well, I'll say this, Molly. In all honesty, though, bro, you do need to fucking find a skill that's valuable to put money in your pocket because you need fucking money in this society, bro. Even though the dollar is not even stretching as far as it used to fucking stretch, you still need them fucking coins, bro. So if you basket weaving, I mean, what the fuck is you gonna be doing? Selling shit to senior citizens? Unless that's a fucking business. Why are you doing some bullshit, bro? You know? You gotta, like, ain't nothing wrong with getting a trade, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. Because the sky's the limit on the type of money that you can get, especially wherever the fuck you move to, you know? Like, yeah, I agree with that, though. You definitely need to get you a fucking trade. Fuck going to college, though, man. Unless you, depend on what you're going to school for. Like, you're going to be a lawyer, or like you said, healthcare, like a doctor or some shit like that. Then, other than that, bro, you ain't got no business really wasting your time going to fucking school, son. Everything else is in a fucking book. You can actually go to the library and rent that shit, man. Or watch videos on YouTube, bro. I'm really pro self-educating yourself, man. Fuck wasting your money going to school and shit, bro. In all honesty. You know? Like, that's what you really gotta figure out in this fucking world. Get you a skill and flourish in this fucking world. And find somewhere good to live, bro. Because we're already, it's only like the second month of the year going, you know what I mean? And shit is really going downhill. Like, I don't even know what the fuck is really going on. Homelessness is up. Food and shit. Quality down. Like you just said, student loans. Psst. What else do we fucking need, bro? Jobs are not hiring. Like, what else can we fucking do? Oh, I know, man. We gotta take shit over. You know? We gotta really take shit over, man. He said, Money Mondays, Takeover Tuesdays, Men and Ethics topics, Women Wednesdays, Theory Thursdays, some random information topics to learn new things, friend info, relationship. He said, write that down. Hold on, man. Let me see, bro. Nigga talking to me like he my dad and shit. Nigga said, write that down. Nigga talk to me. He said what it said. I think you good. Hold on, let me see, bro. That shit funny as hell. Write that shit down, nigga. That shit had me dying. Hold on real quick, bro. Fuck, son. Hold on. I got this bullshit ass Money Monday. Hold on, man. Wednesday. He said Theory Thursday. He said random topics. No things. He said friend or foe Friday. He said yeah. So now it's time for me. He said, let me see. He said we got return to school, copying black boy stuff. Uncle's crazy. Oh shit, what's going on? No, hit that like button. He said Unc is crazy. You think I'm crazy, bro? He's Unc though, no. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I be trying to be informed, bro. I'm trying to stay focused, man. I really been distracted, man. I really been fucking distracted. Like, I had a time last night. Fuck you talking. Oh man. I ain't gonna lie, I've been bullshitting, bro. He said, why bro smile like that? Cause I was just thinking about last night. No. In broad daylight. I was just reminiscing about what I had did the last 12 hours. You know? That's really why I've been sitting here bullshitting. I've been very distracted, bro. I ain't really been on my YouTube grind on trying to flourish with this shit. I really been half-assing, man, and I apologize, but goddamn, I have an obsession with women, bro. I just been spending my time with women, bullshitting around. He said, what happened last night? I made a movie, son. I made a movie. You know? He said, no, I'm not inviting a girl over. I'm locking in tonight. Man, I be trying, Molly. I ain't gonna lie. I be trying, son, but when I get them text alerts, bro, I just jump out the window, man. Don't do just be sidetracked. He said, how long it lasts? Like 8 minutes. He said, it was 8 minutes. He said, bro said the same thing every line. I got locked in and he got women every day. Man, bro, I need to put my fucking phone on Do Not Disturb, man. Like, I don't do drugs, man. I don't get high. I'm not an alcoholic. My drug and vice is women, bro. But I'm a focus, man. I'm really gonna fucking focus, man. Tyson gave me the fucking plays to run, man, and I'm about to run this shit, man. Shout out to my coach, man. This is a team, man. This is not just me, it's us. You know? This is us. He said, Unc saying he gotta lock in. Hold on. Let me see. He said, Unc saying he gotta lock in the ends loud and get... Oh, he said, less is Unc, man, bro. Son, listen to me. Listen. It's cold in these streets, man. It's snowing outside. And I got somebody that's fucking voluptuous to keep me warm, man, on these fucking cold nights. I always give up, bro. He said, nice smile like crazy is one of his top 3 nights, I'm telling you. Oh yeah, it was one of them for sure. And I have many nights, but last night was a great night. For sure. It definitely was a great night. What's up, Sage? I forgot to say something to you, bro. What's up, though? He said, bro, probably the last 3 nights. See, I be reading, man. I just been, man, I need to block some people, bro. He said, I'm sick as fuck. Oh, you still sick, man? He said, Unc Cuddle till he felt warm. Yeah, man. But I gotta cut that shit off, bro. He said, nah, for real, bro. You gotta lock in. Nah, I do gotta lock in. Hold on, my eyes hurt. What's up, David? No, I do gotta lock in, cause look, this ain't no comparison to me to nobody else, but I'm at a good spot right now. And I just been bullshitting. I just been winging this shit. So the fact that I'm winging this shit and I'm where I'm at right now, imagine if I stay focused and I really build structure with this lives and do a lot of networking and shit, man. Who knows where I can be? He said if the girl ain't his first, she gotta be his last. Nah, I don't even want to be my last, because I come on here live, right? I talk to y'all, I go live with y'all. Then I read some books. And then I'll fucking get that text message or whatever. And then I'll be up to like the next morning bullshit. I can't do that, bro. He said, better not get back here with the meta glasses on. He said, you should write notes for every live. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Say, we've been coming up with a plan the past few days, but I've been getting sidetracked. I've been getting distracted, bro. I've been getting distracted with pussy, man. He said, I think you just procrastinated the program. I think if you locked in immediately, you would have been big already. I think yeah, I believe that shit too, Tyson, because I had a great month last month, and this month is not bad. You know what I mean? It's decent and shit, but it's not my last month, like last month and shit. But I have been procrastinating and bullshitting because I've been fucking around, literally. I've been fucking around. Been sidetracked. My birthday came up, and then, you know, I had fun that night. Then the fucking weekend and Valentine's Day, and shit just been going good for me, bro. He said the issue is the temperature. Unk yearning for too much. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. That's my fucking vice. That's my fucking drug, son. I really just, I need to focus, man. I need to focus. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? So I gotta come up with it, like, you know what I mean? Write me some notes and shit, about 2-3 pages of notes and topics and shit, and just come on here like it's a fucking, like a news reporter. You know? I need to come on here like a news reporter. Hello, guys. You guys are tuning to Danilo Too Smooth, and this is the talk radio show, looking ass type shit. What's going on, Emma? What's up with you, man? Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. You always talk shit in the chat, so hit that like button for me. I need 30 likes. He said, you move away from the camera. You funny. He said, I'm finna impregnate it once, but nah, man. I ain't even gonna say if I do, but I ain't doing that shit. I'm not getting nobody pregnant again, bruh. I'm traumatized because I got somebody pregnant on Valentine's Day years ago. And my life changed from that day, so I'm traumatized from fucking on Valentine's Day in the winter. He said, Save gonna have kids from every nation. Yeah, he be out here. He definitely be talking to him, for sure. We all be getting distracted with these women and shit, bro. But I gotta really fucking lock in, son. Shit is not all the way good with me. We gotta be focused. He said, kids gonna have to learn a secret language, communicate. Yeah, for sure. You know. We gotta sit here and come up with some shit, man. He said, what did you do with the baby? Kept the baby or eliminated it? Oh, I kept the kid, man. I had no choice. I mean, I didn't give birth to it, but I kept the kid. It was the woman's choice, but I've been traumatized from fucking on Valentine's Day, man. So I don't really recommend it. Yeah, he said I had no choice in that. Yeah, for sure. You never have a choice when you get somebody pregnant, bro. Control your nuts, man. Control them. You know? The women out here, man, are more in love with the baby than you. You know? They more in love with the baby than you, man. The fact that you sitting out here not protecting yourself and just enjoying sex like it's just nothing at all, man, that means everything to a woman. You know? They gonna have that kid regardless. Women ain't getting no abortions, man. They not at all. You fuck them when you get them pregnant, they keeping that shit, bro. They don't give a fuck what you gonna do, what you say, man. The only way you gotta do, if they gonna get rid of it, you gotta hit them with the boot, man. You gotta trip them down them stairs, man. He said, I'm going for real. So he said, tomorrow, Theory Thursdays, he said, the women are more in love with the baby than you. I totally agree. That's the method. Yeah, we gonna do some theories, man. What should we do for theories? Should we come up with some conspiracy theories? What kind of theories should we do for tomorrow? What should I look up, man, when it comes to theories? Because I'm more of a factual guy, man. He said, trip him down the stairs and throw. Nah, don't throw no hot grits on him, son, because you're going to go to jail, man. You're going to go to jail for sure, for sure. Don't really put your hands on him. Just casually, you know what I mean? Do this. Hit him with the boot, son. Casually hit him with the boot, man. That's all you need to really do. He said, bro, prepare some inframoral stuff like even science things you want to tell, or like philosophy since you like Machiavelli. Science things. Science. Science. Machiavelli. He said, hire a big guy with plan B on his shirt. He said, dude, you scaring me. What am I scaring you for? I mean, I don't condone this, man. Don't do it. Oh, yeah, theory in general. For sure. For sure. I can do that, bro. I'm a very smart guy. I'm a very, very smart guy. It's time to lock in, man. We gonna get these notes ready, man. I'm gonna come on here professional tomorrow. Wait till everybody come in here and be professional. He said, I know I'm a racist trash talker, but you seem a calm, smiling psychopath. You know, somebody called me a narcissist the other day and shit, and I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? I don't think I'm a narcissist at all. I tell y'all who I am. I don't have no shame in fucking hiding it. I don't give a fuck. You know? I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks about me. He said, yo, I peeped Morgan's page. That's all you? Just brainstorm ideas. You have bullet boards. You can also do polls to make chat involved. Shit. Nah, I don't know Morgan, Molly. She came to my live and shit, bro. I don't know her, son. In all honesty. She came in like one of my lives like a couple weeks ago or some shit. And then I just seen that she started streaming and shit. And I just subscribed, bro. And she just been grinding, you know? I'm not a hater. I used to have more subs than her, bro, at a certain time, right? But then she just got the grinding, and she streams more than me, son, in all honesty. She be doing like 2, 3, 4 streams a day, bro. I don't want to talk that goddamn much, man. I don't want to talk that goddamn much. The most I probably give y'all is like 2 to 3 streams. He said, I don't think you narcissist, but you said kick them with the boot. You scared me there, dude. He said, Ramadan, what's going on, man? Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Appreciate you coming to the chat. He said, but she's showing her case for subs now. I mean, sex sells, bro. I just told you earlier, man, if any woman that looks kind of good, bro, start a YouTube. There's a bunch of horny thirst buckets in this fucking world, bro. You can really get the subs and tune, you know what I mean? They have them tune in to you. You know? Niggas are suckers for pussy, bro. I just told you, man. I be suckers. You know what I mean? The reason why my lives don't be good, because I be in some pussy. I be fucking, bro. I be too busy chopping up women, bro, and getting some pussy, man. Like, that's reason why, man. And I just, that's like my biggest fucking op, bro. My biggest op is fucking pussy. It's the best drug in the world. I gotta, you know what I mean? Cut myself off from that shit right now, man. I gotta stay focused. I gotta get this fucking channel correct, man. But yeah, man, the women, she got a lot of dudes that come to her chat and just be thirsty over her, man, for sure. He said, gotta lock in with you and your goal can't be fumbling for the Jezebels. Man, I ain't gonna lie. He said, have you ever hit a woman? The only time I ever hit a woman is with my dick. Smack it right on the head like a hot dog. You know. But no, I don't physically abuse no woman. He said, are you fasting? Yeah, somewhat, man. In all honesty. What's going on? Yeah, hit that like button. Hit that like button. But yeah, I don't be just. I'm not fucking Ike Turner. I'm not smacking you. But nah, he said to the dome. Yeah, for sure, man. Right on your fucking head. Bow, bow, bow. He said, what if she like it though? I'm just not into that. I'm not trying to go to jail for domestic, bro. I live in a woman's state. If you fucking catch a domestic, you're fucked. You can't get no job. You can't get no crib. Your life is basically over. You're gonna have to basically be demonic and pimp hoes, bro, or get cribs in other people's names. And who wants to live a life like that? He said Danilo baptizing. Yeah, I'm just saying. What you mean by that, Emma? Who the hell is perfect? Who the hell is perfect? I got flaws and all, man. I just told you what my vice is, man. I just told you what my vice is. You gonna judge me and criticize me about what drug I like? Those are the drugs that I'm on. Women. He said they're horny, dog. Oh man, he said that's why they marry foreign women. Shit, I don't know about that, son. If that's the reason why, I was always told if you a Muslim, man, you not. It's selfish to have one woman, man. It's selfish. You got to share the wealth, man. You know. Why do you got all that fucking money and you out here not sharing the wealth? You're not being a blessing to others, man. You know. That's what I read and that's what I saw, man. But yeah, I'm a work in progress, man. I'm not perfect. Who the fuck is perfect, man? Don't sit there and judge me and you living in a glass house, man. Don't throw rocks at me if you living in a glass house, man. He said, what if women think the same? I mean, you can think the same, Emma. You know what we call you? We call you a whore. We call you a whore. He said the truth about multiple wives is a thing from prophets. He said high caliber thoughts right here. Yeah, man. I'm just sitting there. I don't really be knowing. He said no woman in Islam can only fuck with one man. Yeah, for sure. Or if I mean, you could fuck like me, but you know what we gonna call you? A whore. You could do whatever you want like me, but we ain't gonna take you serious, bitch. We ain't taking you serious. Fuck me, fuck my mans, and fuck everybody else, man. Do what you gotta do. What's going on, Christina? What's going on, Chris? What's going on, Isaac? What's up with y'all, man? He said, I'm trying to be Solomon, have 700 wives. Man, I don't even like bitches like that be having 700 women around me. They're annoying, bro. I already got 4 motherfuckers who I'm, like, dealing with, and I'm tired of them. I'm really tired of it, in all honesty, but it's like a hate-love relationship, you know? He said he had 700 wives, still didn't feel complete till he had Jesus in his life. Yeah, man. I think I need to really, like, talk to somebody, man. I'm trying to escape my pain fucking with the hoes, man. He said, man, I guess since you're fasting and not eating, you're going cranky. I never seen you talk like this. He said, Muslims do every sin is spit. Yeah, I ain't eating no motherfucking pork, man. Pigs eat everything. Nah. All right, Emma, I'll see you tomorrow, man. Come through tomorrow. We're going to be reporting live, man. We're going to have a nice little structured show tomorrow, man. Have a nice little structured theory Thursdays, man. What's my theory? What's my thought process? What's going on in the world? What's going on? What's going wrong? You know? Type of things tomorrow. You know? That's what we gonna do. He said, yeah, you know, at least you are realizing that is just that lust is the problem, brother. You're big enough to recognize you halfway there. Man, I'm trying to tell you, bruh. I'm trying to tell you. With all these beautiful women in the world. Oh my God. He said, "Say, I don't know, gang. You crushing every shorty. I peeped you in some Trump lover live stream." He said, "Tomorrow, try not to think about women until call to prayer." I'ma think about something, man. When I get off live stream, man, I'ma watch a couple things and come up with some topics and notes for tomorrow, bro. That's what I'm gonna do. He said, if you break your fast, I believe so, man. He said, list some topics, start some chat polls, asking people their opinion. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do all that, Tyson. Chat polls and all that shit, man. I don't be knowing none of this shit. I gotta really, that's what I'm trying to say when I'm not locked in, bruh. Like, I don't be knowing none of this shit, man. None of this. He said, gang, you was the mod, say, bro, the man on live say innocent until proven guilty. So what if he went to the island? He said, try to do a chat poll, bro, like yes or no. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do all that, Tyson. I gotta figure all it out. I gotta figure out everything when it comes to this fucking YouTube, bro. I gotta really figure out everything, live chats, polls, like everything, bro. I gotta start posting more on TikTok and shit like that. I gotta do a lot, bro. I gotta really do a lot. I gotta really lock in. He said, I seen polls attract people, even if you start a poll like stupid, yes or no. Yeah, for sure, man. You know, it gotta be a balance, you know what I mean? I'm a balanced dude. I'm ignorant and intelligent, man. That's who your uncle is. I'm ignorant and I'm intelligent, man. I love the hoes and I love reading, man. You know, I'm a balanced creature. You know, he said, I gotta forget about. He said, bro, make fun of Jesus for hanging with sinners for real. Shit, a lot of people that I know sin. He said, gotta have the question, BBWs or tortoise. He said, it's like school, he is smart, but he's not putting in it. Yeah, man, for sure. In all honesty, that's the best way to say it, Tyson, because I know I could be like a grade 8 student and shit, but I'm really just doing half-ass effort. He said, cakes for me, Molly. Yeah, I'm really doing half-ass effort, man. So I'm gonna sit here and get shit right, man. Get myself together. Get my fucking self together. Get my mind right. Get my body right. Get everything else, man. Cause we got big plans. I always say I got big plans and shit, and I'll be coming on here live every day and I'll tell you about my plans and shit, but I'll be bullshitting. I sit there and got a whole fucking notebook of a great ass game plan, and I only use half of the shit that I know out of it. He said, how many mosques in Minnesota? Shit, I don't even really know, son. I ain't even gonna lie. I got a big Somalian population in my city, so they're everywhere, bro. There's a lot of them. He said, you can't hang with Wicked without getting corrupted, then I don't know, man. You might be weak. Nah, that's a fact, though. You ain't got no mind control over me. You know? My thoughts is my thoughts. He said, my thoughts are really my thoughts. Can't nobody ever change how the fuck I feel, man. You know, like Daniil, you might be sinning, bro, later I can see it. I'm good. All right. I had a fucking man. I got an alarm set and shit. That shit fucked everything up, man. I almost ended this bitch and was gonna start it all over if this shit didn't work. But yeah, man. I believe I am one of the chosen one, man. I am one of God's kids, man. I'm one of his childs and shit. So I do believe that, but I gotta be focused, man. I gotta be focused. I gotta really like lock in, bro. Cause nothing's gonna come to a dreamer but dreams, you know? Nothing only comes to dreamers but dreamers, you know? So I got a fucking game plan and we gonna work this motherfucking move, man. We gonna work this shit. We gonna start getting everybody on this bitch. I'm gonna learn how to make these motherfucking chat polls. I'm gonna do some networking with the women out here, man, so I can get people for fucking Women Crush Wednesdays and shit, you know, for the all type of things, bro. He said we all God's children put on this planet for a reason. It ain't easy, but it's worth fighting for. Yeah, that's true, man. That's a fucking fact, man. He said, yeah, I gotta do some networking, man. Cause I'm really like antisocial, bro. Like I really don't like people, son. I really don't like talking to people and shit, but if I'm gonna be in this universe and shit, this shit called YouTube, I gotta do it, bruh. He said, I'm gonna freestyle Tyson. Nah, I ain't no rapper, man. Fuck rap. But nah, I'm gonna get the fucking. If I see somebody that's pretty and shit, man, I'm just gonna talk to them. Like, hey, how you doing? What's your name? Woo, woo, woo. You know, I'm an upcoming YouTuber and shit, and I just need some women for like Wednesdays. Are you gonna be busy around this time? They say yes, they say no. Then just go from there, bro. So y'all just know, like, every day when y'all come on live, everything, the topic is always gonna be consistent, you know what I mean? But just different things and shit like that. He said, but I spew a lot of people have closed hearts and their own ideas. They won't let go from pride. Yeah. And I don't really got no pride, though. I don't really got no pride. It's just people be feeling like they better than other people and shit, and that shit irks my irks my soul, bro. But fuck it. Just like how I got y'all consistent in my lives, man. I know I can go meet some other people and just vibe out and meet people and shit, you know? He said, I think also asking women for interviews instead of just talking, they accept better if you have questions, even if they stupid. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Tyson. Like, yeah, you know, I got a YouTube channel. I'm trying to look for some women to do some interviews and shit. Look at my channel and shit. Are you gonna be free around this time? And get their number and shit and really be on that, you know what I mean? Straight business. Like, I'm not trying to fuck you, bitch. I'm trying to do straight business, you know? He said a lot of people now are being gaslighted to being chosen ones when they not really. A lot of goals. People with no. So he said, ask them if they'll marry me. I want to get married for tax person. Asked them if I want. Hey, son. I love y'all, bro. The things that y'all be saying and the shit that I got cooked up in my head, wait till I get these fucking meta glasses, son. I want to come up with a show like, just say, my adventures in the city and just me harassing people being funny as fuck, son. He said, like, for example, McDonald's or Popeyes, and then elevating topic and debating. Yeah. He said, that's a cool question to ask on Wednesday, Molly. He said, ask them if they'll marry me. I want to get married for... Yeah, that's funny as hell. You know, a lot of these fucking women, though, they want to get married, but they ain't really worth shit. A lot of these women ain't worth shit. They just want the ring and don't want to do nothing for it. Like, fucking bloodsuckers, man. Bunch of leeches. But yeah, we gon' We gonna figure it out. He said, I'm looking forward to every Wednesday. Yeah, man. I got some, you know what, man? I'm gonna hit my homegirl up, Suge, son, cause she's actually my homegirl Star and shit. She's actually married, bro, and she was a model and the whole nine, and she trying to start this YouTube shit. So I'm gonna ask her to come through next week. He said the first question, gotta ask, what the fuck you gonna do outside of leashing in this relationship? Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna say that shit all the time. Write that shit down. Yeah, what the fuck you gonna do besides leeching this relationship? What the fuck you mean? You gonna do for sure. You know, for sure, for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna hit my homegirl Star up and shit. You know what I mean? See if I can get her next Wednesday and shit, cause she trying to do this YouTube shit. You know? He said they gonna beef with you instantly, but hey, that's views. Nah, my homegirl Star though, bruh. She funny as fuck, son. You know? She's like one of the only few women that I know that are married and shit, you know? Like I don't know too many married bitches in this world. Like she been married for like I think like 10 years or some shit, you know? She married to a big buff ass dude too. Nigga look like the Hulk. Nigga built like the Hulk and shit, you know? But yeah, I'ma hit her up and shit. You see, y'all was kidding. It's better to debate, smartly not arguing and turn to, nah. Like that's my homie and shit. Like I knew her my whole life. Y'all gonna see the vibes that we do and shit, bro. Like I'm gonna be ignorant and fucking troll her and shit, cause I always do that on the regular, you know. He said, "Where's Aaliyah, bro?" I don't know, Aaliyah. Where are you at? Where are you at? That was my first collab and shit, you know. But yeah, we go. I'm gonna definitely get the networking, son. I'm definitely gonna get to meeting some people, man. Or Eugene Tyson, where they both at. Yeah, where the fuck is Eugene at? Where the fuck are you at, Gina? You got subs to go live and shit, but you don't even fucking do it. He said you imagine those two on Wednesdays. He's shit. That would be funny. He said I was trying to find love, but I found drugs. Yeah, you need to go get help saved. Drugs? Nah, nah. He said they're gonna fight each other their entire life. Nah, they'll just hang up on each other, Molly. You know, women don't be fucking. They'll hang up. They're very emotional. They'll just hang the phone up, bro. And then come back to the live chat talking shit about each other. That is what women do. You know, it's not like men. Men will say what they gotta say on the line and shit, you know? And then we can sit there and say, yo, let's meet up. If you're really about what you're saying, we can just meet up. We ain't gotta be on live doing all this other shit. He said, Danilo, you should put them on and ask debate question and you moderate. Man, I ain't got no problem doing that, but they not gonna do that. I ain't gonna lie, they not gonna do that. I ain't got no problem trying to put nobody on, bro. I want everybody to fucking shine when it comes to this YouTube shit. If you trying to do YouTube, bro, it's like a community I'm trying to build, bro. I'm trying to build a fucking community, you know what I mean? Danilo's community, bro. That's what I'm trying to fucking do. Build this shit up. I'm not trying to freestyle or wing these fucking lives. That shit is trash. That shit be hurting my brain and shit when I'm just trying to think about what the fuck am I going to talk about, you know? That shit just fucking irritates me. Like, that shit damn near giving me like an aneurysm on trying to think about something without having any dead fucking moments, bro. That's why I'm glad that y'all said what y'all said to me, because I've been thinking about that shit, but I'm like, what the fuck can I really talk about different from every day, you know? He said, that's great content. If you manage to debate good, you can also start polls on community poll with some topics to ask the guests. Yeah, man. That's the best thing, bro. That's what I'm trying to do. He said the curse of knowing to me isn't a curse. Yeah. I gotta just come up with some topics, bro. That's why I sit there and told you, Tyson, I'm getting back to watching the news, bro. I used to watch the news a lot. I haven't been watching the news. I've been in my own world. I gotta realize that I can't be in my own world when it comes to doing this. I gotta go in to see what is going on in the universe. What's going on around me, you know? Feed my brain good information and shit, you know? He said, if you need help, bro, I'm here to help. I can help. Yeah, that's true. He said the news need to be more positive, though. There's so much good in the world for them to strictly show the bad. Yeah, Molly, for sure. But I'm talking about, like, CNN and shit, bro. I used to love CNN. I used to be, like, tuned into that shit. Like, oh, you know, I haven't watched CNN in a while. I don't know what's really going on in the world, you know? But we gonna work on that shit. We gonna get the, you know what I mean, working on everything. Creating a good show when I come on here, bro. Good topics. He said you watching feeds them. Yeah, man. I be watching some things, bro, but I just be in my own world, and I gotta realize that that's not good. Being in your own world, that's like a bubble and shit. Like that makes you not relatable to people when you don't know what the fuck is going on. You feel like you're high and mighty and more above than people, you know? And not saying that I think I'm above anybody, but it probably comes off like that if I don't know what the fuck is going on in my environment, in the world that I live in, you know? So I'm just gonna work on that, like, for real, you know? Because I just be reading books and shit, but I can do both. Read the books that feed my mind and good fucking information, and then turn on the news and know what the fuck is going on around the world, and then turn on the news and then see what the fuck is going on around my city and shit, you know? He said what I usually do is watch the news, but put my emotions so much out of stuff so I don't feel drained throughout the week. He said, I tell you the gist of this world, there's positive and negative energy. He said the pro of being in your own bubble is not being affected. The cons is like your own discussion rebounding off your bubble and people don't relate. Yeah, I understand that, Tyson. And I see that, you know? And that's a good and a bad thing, because, you know, that means you're not corrupted. You know, you're just not going off with the popular opinion and shit, you know? But also, you look kind of stupid when somebody tells you some shit like, yo, what you think about this and shit, and it's a fucking trending topic and it's really fucking known in the world, and I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Because I sit here been just bullshitting with people and shit, you know what I mean? So it's a balance, man. I gotta work on balance when it comes to doing this YouTube content shit, man. He said, I understand, bro. I'm the same. I live under a rock sometimes. He said, your inner reflects outward. Yeah, that's definitely what I be on. I be under a rock. I don't be knowing what the fuck going on. What are you talking about? Oh, do you know this? Hell no. I don't be knowing what the fuck you talking about. But yeah, I'm about to change that shit, man. Make myself more relatable, man. I'm still gonna be me and shit, but more relatable. Let y'all see the journey and shit. Start speaking shit in existence and telling y'all what I want, and then showing y'all the process of me going to go get it and shit, you know? That's the thing. That's more what I want to sit there and do. He said I feed off positive and negative. Yeah, I do too, man. He said the problem is as a live stream is hard if you are in your bubble, but as I said, you're smart for realizing. Yeah, that's what I'm sitting there trying to tell you, like, and I appreciate you and Molly telling me that shit too, because when I watch certain people's lives and shit, no disrespect to nobody that be doing live and shit, but it be like, why the fuck do people be tuned into you? What are you talking about? Nothing. Nothing. Unless you sitting there telling us like your trauma and shit, because you probably trying to get some type of sympathy or whatever, or you just trying to thirst trap like a bitch, and you know what I mean, you in like your lingerie or X, Y, and Z, and you just doing all that shit. A lot of these people don't be talking about nothing, bro. They just there. They're in the fucking way. And I'm not trying to be a live streamer and that just be in the fucking way. Talking nonsense, not giving out no fucking education, not giving out nobody no fucking type of yeah, like information or some shit. Like I'm not giving you no type of skills that you need to go and try to get to survive in this world. Cause a lot of people don't fucking read. They come to YouTube, and if they hear something that of interest, they're gonna stay tuned. But if you're just rambling and talking bullshit, who wants to hear that shit, you know? Who wants to fucking hear that? He said, if you want to mess with me now, not gonna lie, you need to send a fallen after me. Yeah. But that's the thing with me, man. We gonna start turning, we got like, I need to start getting like 20, 25 people in the fucking chat all the time, bro. He said to change topic completely, argumenting the thing, what you think about ethics, like, is it inherited on or birth, changed by environment? Ethics, like your morals and principles and shit, that's more about who raised you, peer pressure, life standards, all that type of shit. What's going on, Casey? Hit that like button. Yes, I'm saying it's like who fucking raised you. Because how I act and shit, I act different than a lot of people. And a lot of people don't like how I act. But some people do like how I act. So it's just like, who knows? He said we can up this live stream up with some topics. Yeah, for sure. Morals and principles, ethics and values. Yeah, man. That's a good one. We probably could do that shit tomorrow. Morals and principles, ethics and values. Yeah, he's like the question. It's like how much money to do X stuff. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Because you do need, like, you don't need a lot of money to live good, you know, to be comfortable. And when I say mean live good, meaning if you got like an apartment, or if you got like a boat like saved, or you got you like a RV van, you know what I mean? Like comfortability, bro. Like you don't need a lot of money to be fucking comfortable, but you do need that fucking green dollar. You need that money like to buy shit. Cause that's how society put it in this world. They corrupted this shit with money, paper fucking money. If we could sit there and go off of what the fuck creations and shit like that in the barter system, everything would be fucking good. But the fact that we gotta go off this green dollar bill, shit is tragic. He said, because sometimes morals are born with you, and even with all the money in the world, you won't do stuff, but sometimes environment change your morals with environment. He said, what happened to the beanie, man? I swapped it out for the scarf, man. I swapped it out for the scarf, son. You know, I just swapped it out for the scarf. He said to just get rid of all my stuff. I own myself more. Yeah, man. Sometimes it's best to give shit away, bro, and then just rebuild. He said money rules the world, but don't let money rule you. Earn to live and give. Don't earn for status and a label. Yeah, because that don't mean shit. That don't mean shit. But also, I'm going to tell you this, man. Those who got the money are in power, and those who are in power make the rules. You know what I mean? They dictate what's wrong or right. So you kinda gotta damn near bust your ass to go get that motherfucking money, bro. Just so you can have some type of say-so, some type of voice. Cause the brokest motherfucker, they're not gonna listen to you. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean money, that doesn't mean you're gonna get respect by having money, but you gotta have that fucking money. You know, the shit is very reversed, man. It used to be a time where you didn't need money to be like, to change people's lives and change shit, man. But now you need money. They look down, people look down at people who don't have no fucking money, man. So ain't nobody trying to hear what the fuck you gotta say. You know? That's why I look the way that I look. I dress the way I dress. You know? Cause it's like, who gives a fuck about your appearance? Like, who cares about if I got designer, if I got all this other bullshit? What's in my brain? What's in my mind? What do I got? What type of conversation am I giving out? What type of intelligence am I spilling out my mouth, man? He said, gotta work twice as hard to be 200 times as back. It's sad. He said, also a good topic of conversation is like, when is a robot considered a robot or a sentient being? How smart should it reach before you consider it alive? A sentiment? Like what, that X-Men shit? He said, you see, if I have a weird outlook, I don't care for money at all, not one bit. Man, I don't care about this shit either, man. But like I said, you need this shit, bro. Unless we gonna sit out here and treat it like the old Wild Wild West, I can turn this scarf into a fucking mask and cover my face and we just go out and steal everything. I'm with that shit too. You know? If you out here just trying to live off the land how you want to live off it, I'm with that shit too. But they got a place for us. It's called jail. If you sit here, you think you gonna live off the land how you want to live off the land, they got a place for your ass. You know? He said, like, for example, if the robot becomes smart enough, should it be considered alive or a plant suffering from when killed? What's your view? Shit, if a fucking robot thinks like me, hell yeah, he's alive. You damn right he's alive. If you ever seen that movie I, Robot with Will Smith, you damn right. For sure. You know? But I don't even be sitting here and thinking about that type of shit. But you gotta understand, like, we living in a movie. He said we live in a world where free will is penalized until you reach a certain level of wealth and status. That's what I'm saying. Like, we can go out here and do what the fuck we want to do, but they got a place for us. They throw our ass in jail. I broke my finger. God damn, I broke my finger before. That was the worst pain I ever had in my life. And go to the doctor, man. They're gonna give you like a fucking splint to wrap your finger in, and you'll be all better, man. Stop all that crying. You a man at the end of the day, man. He said if AI takes power, it's for Lil Horn. I think 10 Kings are here right now. Nah, man. For sure. AI is taking over. That's a fucking fact. We're like in a fucking recession, son. We're like in a recession. Like, so many people are fucking broke, homeless, like don't have like $1,000 in their bank account. Don't even got enough money to buy the basic necessities to survive. Like, we're living in hell right now. We're living in hell. He said, what do you think of society? You have hope for people or think we are degrading? I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. That's a good question. We fucked. We are truly fucked, man. Like, the people are getting dumber and dumber, weaker and weaker. you know, and there's going to be a point to where it's like the one who has the most knowledge will fucking rule the world. The person who has the most knowledge will rule the world, man. It's going back to fucking like slavery, you know? Like, that's where it's going back to, like, because you're not going to be able to survive. It's going back to like the fucking Julius Caesar days and shit, like hierarchy, like the Machiavellian shit, like rich or poor. He said, or the words, the most stupid will rule and smart people will suffer. Nah, I don't. What's going on, Montana? I don't think the stupid will survive, because a smart person can pretend to be stupid. A stupid person can't pretend to be smart. So you gotta understand, these people that you call stupid, they're very, very smart. They're very, very smart. They're just pretending. They're pretending. So don't be fooled by what these people are showing you. They're like playing possum to make you think one thing and then it's another. So no, like the president, he ain't dumb. He ain't dumb at all. Can't be. You know? None of these higher ups are dumb. There's a reason why they're at where they're at, man. They had to do something they had to step on somebody's toes and shoulders to get wherever the fuck they at, man. And you can't, and a dumb person can't just get to the top by being stupid, bro. He said, yeah, but sometimes they get away with people convincing stupid people he's good. In reality, they are not. Yeah, that's what I'm sitting there trying to tell you. It's going to go back to where there's going to be one person that's going to control the all, bro. It's gonna go back to that. Like, one person is gonna rule a bunch of people, bro. Because they don't have the fucking mind capacity to fucking function on their own. They're gonna be told what to do, you know? And that's just all that they're gonna do. The strong survives. The weak will perish. Just look outside, man. Just look outside. You see a lot of homelessness, man. Besides the people that have some type of drug addiction or mental illness, those were strong, functioning, able bodies that society chewed up. The smart people used and abused and threw them to the side. He said, besides politics, how do you think society and morals, like people chasing fake dreams, prioritizing stupid stuff, and becoming weaker and dumber? They rewarding like the retarded, bro. You gotta understand the smart. Look, you got smart people that understand that, let me reward this person that's dumb, that looks crazy. And other people are going to chase that dream knowing that that person was picked. Not knowing that that person was picked by somebody smart, because he knows that it'll knock you off from your ambition, because you'll look in the mirror and say, I'm just like that person. Let me try that. And a lot of people are going to fail, man. Just like we're doing this shit right here with this streaming and shit, right? I just told you, a lot of people just be rambling. Don't be talking about nothing. But I told you in my heart, I don't want to fucking ramble. I want to fucking give y'all some good information and have good dialogue with y'all. How can I make my live streams better? And y'all gave me the fucking information, and now I gotta go work and put that shit together when I come on live. He said, what's your first reaction when the announcement of the first trillionaire comes out and it's already in discussion, they want to normalize it? Who, Elon Musk? He the first trillionaire? I mean, shit, man. He got money. He got money. And that's, I wouldn't want to be a trillionaire, because now you got to protect that shit. Especially when people know that you're a trillionaire and we know your face. So it's like Royal Rumble. You gotta, you know what I mean, protect yourself at all times, because people are starving. People are fucking starving, man. There's a bunch of wolves out there that belly is hungry, bro. They're starving. There's a bunch of starving wolves there's a bunch of starving wolves in the world. For you got that money, people are going to come get it, man, if they know that you got it. Doesn't matter. They have nothing to lose. And that's what I feel like when it comes to this shit. I got nothing to lose. You know? He said, how you view people thinking life of people with money are better than poor, like the value of their life. Man, society did that shit. Society did that. Had people looking down like, you gotta understand, man, who the fuck wanna be poor? Who the fuck wanna have bunny ears when you open your pockets and shit? Like, who wants to do that shit? Of course you're gonna look at somebody with money and be like, damn, they gotta be some type of success, you know? There's some type of success story, you know? You're gonna look at them like, damn, what did they do? They gotta be fucking great. They gotta be doing something that I'm not doing. That's why they got that money. In all honesty, they are doing something that you're not doing, but you don't know what they're doing. A lot of people might be doing the right thing. A lot of people might be doing the wrong thing when it comes to getting this money, but you'll never know unless you're in that fucking circle, you know? But just because you're poor, that don't mean you ain't nothing. That doesn't mean that shit at all, man. Money is not fucking real, man. It's just some created shit that they fucking just put into the world to control you, man. It's not fucking real. There's no backing in it. It's not backed by nothing, bro. It's not backed by gold. It's nothing. It's fucking paper. He said no one want to be poor, but is poor worthless as a human and rich, maybe getting unlucky close to his life, worth and less. Nah, a human life is a human life. I don't give a fuck if you rich or you poor, but if you poor, right? Let's just say if you go to the doctor and you're poor, they're gonna treat you like a bottom feeder. They're not gonna treat you like that person who's hurt, going to the hospital with money, man. It's a difference. He said, yeah, gatekeepers are fucking up the game for telling people. It's not about talent, now it's about connection. But when the talent speaks volumes, they can't hold it back. That's what keeps the grind sweet. Yeah. That's a fact, man. But there's not that much talent in this world, man. I'm saying it. There's not a lot of talent, bro. There's a lot of fucking backroom activities, man, for people to sit there and reach success. He said, that's what I think. Human life is a human life. Yeah, man. There's a lot of people that's going into them back rooms for success, man. They're not talented at all. They got to give something up for those riches, man. And you see it when you start seeing them unhappy and they're going through fucking mental health, which I don't like that word, but they're going through a bunch of demonic shit, and you just see like, oh yeah, I know what you did. You sold your soul. You're not your true self anymore, and that's what selling your soul is. You're not your true self. You know? You become this fucking being that's not yourself for $1. You know? For $1. Like, if you understand, like, money, that shit is just numbers in your bank account. You can just do this. Type numbers in your bank account. That shit is not real. You can go from poor to rich like that. He says sometimes they prefer losing their soul for material things. Better staying poor if that, man. Look, I think the grind is the best thing ever. It makes you appreciate shit when you grinded for it. Like nobody gave you nothing. Like you didn't do no strange activities to receive that shit. You know, when you came from the bottom to go get that shit, you respect it more. You understand what it took to get it. He said, when you are rock bottom, you can just go up. Yeah, man, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, that's where I'm at right now. I ain't got no fear. I'm at the bottom. Nobody knows me, who the fuck I am. So I got time to fuck up. I got time to show my flaws. I got time to, you know what I mean, do whatever I want right now because ain't nobody looking at me right now. Only a certain amount of people are looking at me right now. So I can only get better if I want to get better, which I want to get better. So there's nothing else but success if I want it, you know, if I want it. And that's just how the game goes. That's how life goes. You can really get anything that you want if you sit there and just focus, man. I gotta be born. I gotta be repetitive. I gotta just keep working and working and working and working. You know what I mean? Be consistent with my times and doing my live streams, you know? Like I said, we gonna work on some topics when we doing this shit. So it don't just look like I'm fucking rambling like a fucking imbecile, looking dumb. Just, oh, what the fuck you talking about? Oh, you ain't talking about nothing. Swipe up, you know? Because that's what I do. You got 5 seconds for me to hear what you're saying. Bullshit. Swipe and keep it pushing. I'm not looking at you no more. I'm not doubling back. I'm not doubling back at all, man. The only thing that could really get me is like when I see a bunch of women on live stream if they look good. Because I'll be like, damn, okay, let me see what she talking about. She ain't talking about shit. She just look good. Bitch is a cheat code, man. I gotta work harder than everybody else because I'm a man. I'm not a bitch. You know what I mean? So I gotta have some type of merit and some type of format when I'm doing this shit. So we just really gonna work and get the format together, man. And just keep going when it comes to this shit. That's that. He said, damn, today the views low. At least we figured some stuff out, man. I don't even give a fuck about the views. That's the thing. I don't give a fuck about the views at all. It's all about subs and watch hours, not about the views. And that's good right now. You know? I don't really care about that. If you go about the views, Tyson, you'll go crazy. If you just think about the views, because I can tell you some people's pages right now that got a bunch of subs, right? 500, 600,000 people and right 2.k views when they do certain shit. So that shit don't mean nothing. That doesn't mean anything. You know? I told you, man, all I really want is 1,000 solid people in my fucking, from subs and then consistent, maybe 50 or some people in my live stream. That's it, bro. I'm not trying to be a fucking mega streamer. I'm just trying to be me. Those are my goals when it comes to this shit. My goals are very fucking achievable. That's it, that's all. And that's life. He said, yeah, bro, I was just thinking, usually I have people debating. I know it's better. Watch out. I was just thinking today is scarce. Man, every day is not going to be the same. Every day is not going to be the same. And I understand that when it comes to this shit. Nah, I don't really care, man. That just, we having a conversation. It's like we on the phone or some shit. We just chopping it up, man. That's what it is when I look at live stream on the phone and I'm just talking, you know? But I want to be saying some fucking informational shit when I'm on the phone with you. I just want to talk bullshit. And that's what we doing. Like you gave me some topics and shit on how I should lay my format and structure when I come on live streams. And I appreciate that because I'm like, damn, what should I say? You know what I mean? That type of shit. He said, bro, I just better just call you directly on the phone. I mean, you could do that shit, but fuck it, man. This is the phone. You know? This is the phone. We just building this fucking family up one by one, man. It's gonna take time. I don't want to rush shit when it comes to this. You know? We ain't rushing shit. We gonna get where we need to go in due time. That's why there's 12 months in a fucking year. We're only in the second month. We're only in the second month of this year. And I'm in a great spot. And I'm just now figuring out what the fuck I want to do. So there's nothing else to fucking go off of. I know what I want to do now, and now we gonna get this shit going. That's it. That's it. Build structure, discipline when it comes down to this shit. That's all that I gotta do. You know? And I love doing this, in all honesty. Like, I actually love doing this. So it's not like this is actually work. He said, how long you started streaming? Yeah, I remember hopping on some time ago with UR&B and beefing with trolls. Man, it's only been like since January. It's only been a month. And I was just bullshitting. I was just coming on live just to get subs and increase my watch time. I had no fucking formula. I had no format. But now we're gonna build the format, you know? That's what we gonna do. We gonna build a fucking format, you know? We gonna get up, you know what I mean? I gotta grind and get a lot of things, bruh. I'm not always gonna do live streams from the phone. We gotta get a PC and we gonna make this shit better. Everything cool, we just vibing. He said, did you have some blue hoodie or am I tripping? Probably. I used to wear a bunch of clothes at the beginning and shit. I used to just swap my outfits and shit. And then I just said, you know what? I was wearing an outfit and everybody just kept talking shit about it. So I just kept wearing the shit. I said, fuck it. You know? Because at the end of the day, why not? Who gives a fuck about throwing on a different outfit on every day? Who cares? I'm gonna come on live stream wearing the same shit. That don't mean I went outside wearing the same shit. That just means I came on live wearing the same shit. That's it, that's all. You know? He said, cheese with Nike though. Nah, I got it on, but I don't. But this is a Nike hoodie on today. But I still got it on me. He said, yo, why you being yourself? You talk about having an extra one on the stream. Where she at? Yeah, I gotta get him, man. Give me time, bro. I gotta meet these women, bro. I gotta go out in the fucking universe and I gotta get the networking, son. Just give me some time. I gotta get the networking because I understand that's what y'all want. Y'all be wanting the baddies and shit. So just give me time. I gotta go network. He said, do you think Shaka Khan still feels for me? I don't know. Shaka Khan's old as fuck, son. I don't know what she might feel. She still look good for her being old as fuck, you know, but I don't know. But yeah, I understand y'all be wanting some females on here. Y'all just don't want to see my fucking face. So we gonna get the networking, son. I gotta hit the DMs and get to talking to a bunch of females that I know, man, and get to meet some new ones. That's it, that's all. It's time to work. It's time to fucking work. He said, how's outside? How about like rambling outside, walking? Shit, it's snowing. I could do that shit, you know what I mean? I could do that shit for sure tomorrow. I could do a lot of things, bro. He said, how often do you rock out to Iron Maiden? I don't listen to Iron Maiden or Judas Priest, Rex. I like Nirvana. I listen to Nirvana. But yeah, I could do that too, man. I know a lot of y'all be wanting to see my city and shit, so I could do some live streams from other places in the city. I ain't got no problem with that, man. Just give me a lot of ideas. If it's not out my element, I ain't got no problem doing that shit, man, because this shit is fun at the end of the day. It's all entertainment, you know? So tomorrow we gonna be working on, what? Theory Thursdays or some shit? That's what we gonna do? Random topics. He said, why not have a show dedicated to the Beastie Boys and thanking them for inventing rap music? They didn't invent rap music, Rex. Man, I think I know you. You from fucking Michigan. Is that you, Rex? Ain't you from Michigan? You've been talking that bullshit, that music shit. You told me about that one woman, Don Robinson, being poor. Is that you? I think that's you, man. I think that's you, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we gonna sit here and we gonna do some random shit tomorrow. Let me see what the fuck he said. Yeah, that is you. He said tomorrow, or you want to talk about science or philosophy? Yeah, we gonna do some I think we're gonna do some random topics tomorrow, man. I gotta sit there and see what the fuck going on. Philosophy. I might talk about some Machiavelli tomorrow. I might talk about some Machiavelli tomorrow, man. Taking over the world type shit, man. Realizing, you know what I mean, what he done and like following his format. He said like what you have in mind now. I got a couple things right now, but I gotta build structure when I'm talking about it, Tyson. But I think I'm gonna talk about Machiavelli tomorrow. He said, what happened to the discussion how B.B. King and others copy Elvis? Man, shut up, dude. He did not copy them. They copied him. What does a black man look like copying a white man? Stop playing, son. Show some respect when you talking about the gods, man. Ain't no black man ever copy no white man, ever. Stop me when I'm lying. He said, can I see some books you can read? Maybe we can look for some topics there. Hold on, let me see. This the only thing I'm reading. I started reading this shit right here, bro. Hold on. I'm reading this book and shit right now, man. So we can probably talk about this shit tomorrow. We can probably talk about this shit tomorrow. If anybody's ever read this book, man. Damn, pardon me, shit. He said, yo, set me up. Well, y'all yapping about I'm trying to catch up. Damn, you have the same laptop. Yeah. We just talking about what we gonna talk about tomorrow, Montana. You know what I mean? I think we gonna talk about this book called The $100 Startup, man. Cause a lot of y'all can start a business, man. Y'all think starting a business costs a lot of money. In all reality, it doesn't, man. You know? So you might do Takeover Thursdays, man. Let's do Takeover Thursdays tomorrow, man. We gonna take over the world. Takeover Thursdays, random topics. That's gonna be the live stream topic tomorrow, man. So come through. I'm gonna have a lot of information. Tonight, I'm gonna build this motherfucking format and structure for the show tomorrow. He said, how about King Von to start hashing up some views? How and why was he celebrated impact on culture? Man, R.I.P. to King Von, man. He said, I know you like that topic. Yeah, that was his favorite rapper, son. But he been cool, bro. You know? For sure, for sure. But yeah, we definitely gonna build some shit. That's what I think we gonna talk about tomorrow, man. Cause a lot of y'all are holeless and doleless, man. Y'all ain't got no money. Y'all out here depressed and y'all just sitting here debating if you want to check out or not, man. You know? And I'm trying to tell y'all, man, just cause it's dark right now, it doesn't mean the sun's not gonna shine tomorrow. Understand that, man. What you mean by that, man? That means it's not always gonna be bad days. He said, I think if you open up a random Sun Tzu page and random quote, you can debate on that, try that. Yeah, I could do a lot of things, son. For sure. I'd say let's have a debate on whether Jeff Gordon or Michael Jordan is a better athlete, but I can't think of anyone who would say Jordan was better. Yeah, you must be on coke. Jeff Gordon is not even a fucking athlete. He drives a car. Anybody can drive a car. What's going on, XL? I would never sit there and say that Jeff Gordon is a fucking athlete. Jeff Gordon is a fucking race car driver, Tyson. He's a good race car driver, but he's not a fucking athlete. He sits behind the fucking wheel and pushes his foot on the pedal. It's not skill, you know? He drives like 130 miles per hour or whatever the fuck he drives on a racetrack, but I wouldn't say that it takes skill, you know? Bro, I don't even know who he is. Yeah, he's old. He's old as fuck now. But yeah, at the time, he was like a race car driver. He said getting punched by Bill Laimbeer isn't a skill either. Michael Jordan never got punched by Bill Laimbeer. Stop me when I'm lying. Show me a tape where Bill Laimbeer punched Michael Jordan. You know? See, you know, we're about to get the, you know what I mean? Since it's about to be the end of this live stream and shit, let's get to talking some random shit, man. Say what you gotta say. He said, I never got punched by Bill either. Yeah, man, Bill Laimbeer never punched no Michael Jordan, son. Bill Laimbeer got his ass whooped, you know? He got his ass whooped. But tomorrow, man, we gonna do Takeover Thursdays, man. We gonna come out with some plots and plans on how the fuck we gonna get this bread, man. He said, you know about John Jones? Yeah, for sure. I know enough about him. I don't know a lot about him. I know enough though. I'm not like a fan of him or no shit like that, you know, but I know who he is. In all honesty. He said Danilo Dial-A-Bach tomorrow. Nah, I gotta sit here and he said, I know he's related to Tom Jones, but not Ed Too Tall. Tom Jones is fucking white, son. John Bones Jones don't know no goddamn Tom Jones. He don't know him at all. But yeah. Ah, shit. Who the hell is, matter of fact, who the hell is Ed Too Tall Jones? Who the fuck is that? Let me see. I don't know who the fuck that is, son. Let me see. Let me see. Who the fuck is that? He's his parents' son. Let me see. Oh, word, yeah, he is. He said John Jones, my MMA GOAT, has same physique as me, so I can try to pick apart his technique and it works for me. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. You gotta work out in general, man. You gotta work out. You know, you have to work out. You gotta eat the right foods, man. You gotta work on your legs and all that type of shit, man. You definitely, man. So that's what we're gonna talk about tomorrow, man. Tomorrow is gonna be a fucking takeover. We're gonna talk about what type of books we need to read to fucking fill our mindset, to change our mindset. We're gonna talk about what type of fucking exercises we need to be doing on the daily. We're gonna be talking about a bunch of other things, bro. He said, fuck, it feels guilty not getting that easy money right now. Is everyone cool with it? Let me know. The laws of the book, I'll follow the rules of my herbal garden is a sweet. He said that nerd MMA stuff though, bro. I know I like to perfect my technique. Nah, man. What you mean the easy money, man? You talking about committing crime? If you committing crime, bro, you are an ass bucket. Why would you want to commit crime in fucking 2026, man? There's too many things out here that you can sit here and do legally than committing crime to make money, bro. Just take time and figure it out, man. That's what we gonna talk about tomorrow. That's what we gonna do. He said easy money looks good, but you gonna regret it, man. Easy money is not good, bro. It's not good at all. You can make a business out of anything, son. You can make a business out of anything. All you need is income, bro. But we gonna figure that. We gonna talk about some things tomorrow. I'm gonna build the format for tomorrow. You know, we gonna build the formula and structure for tomorrow, man. Cause that's what we gonna start doing, man. Cause this is a live radio show, man. Y'all tuned in to me, man. This is a live radio show. That's what we doing. He said the more people smart herb, the more Babylon fall. Yeah. That is true. You know. The more you read, the more you understand that you can be conquered, man. He said, what country you visit, man? I ain't never went nowhere. I ain't never went nowhere. I don't even got a fucking passport, man. I ain't got no passport. I ain't got shit, bro. I just got a regular ass ID. He said, ain't gang related. G-Easy money means content money, stupid money kind of softwares and shit. Yeah, for sure. That street money shit, that shit is, that ain't no real fucking money. People are making real money from a phone, doing live streams, making videos. Bro, there's this one dude, I forgot his name, right? He's a live streamer. He got fucking a gambling problem, right? This motherfucker accumulated a bunch of debt, right? And people liked him on the live stream, and somebody gave his ass $3,000 to start paying off his debt, bro. Like, you understand what I'm saying, bro? Motherfucker cashed out him $3,000, son. And I don't know if he was telling the truth or not, but he got that money. He said comedy and entertainment here with Danilo. Yeah, man. That's what it with a little bit of knowledge, man. With a little bit of knowledge, man. I'm giving you the medicine through the candy, bro. Damn, here go my pen. I was looking for this motherfucker. I was looking for my pen and shit, but yeah. That's exactly what it is with me, man. He said Neil's for real a chill guy. Yeah, I'll be chilling, bruh. But now we ain't chilling no more, bro. It's time to build structure. It's time to build we building our army, man. Danilo soldiers, man. This is a family, man. We building a family. He said, what's going on, Zayden? Hit that like button for me, Zayden. Appreciate it. We building a fucking family, man. We gon', you know what I mean? We ain't playing no games. That's what we gonna start doing, man. it comes down to this shit. You gotta be a good leader, man. Everybody needs a good leader, man. Before, you know what I mean? If you got soldiers, man, you need to be a good leader and know how to take advice. So right now, it's time for us to sit here and build this family up. Tomorrow, we're going to have Takeover Thursdays. We doing Takeover Thursdays tomorrow. That's what we going to do tomorrow. Understand how we going to build our own empires and be good in his family, man. That's what we gonna do, man. We building a circle of success. You said that's what we doing, man. We building a circle of success, man. This is a fucking family, man. We gonna always come on here about 5, no later than 5:30, you know what I mean? But we gonna start building this motherfucking structure, man. He said magic is very interesting to look at. Yeah, man, that ain't nothing but witchcraft, man. Stop fucking with that magic, man. He said he mid, bro. Fight IQ is great. What do you say, John Jones is mid? I mean, we all got a fucking opinion, bro. You can't fault him for his opinion if you feel like he's trash, man. Well, mid, but mid means trash. So if you think he's mid, man, then I mean, he's entitled to that opinion, bro. He's entitled to it. We all got opinions, man. Don't mean they right or they wrong. He said science is just magical laws under a different name. Now, science ain't nothing but research, you know? If you're into science, that's just research, you know? Seeking the truth. No make-believe shit. He said, what's up from Brooklyn? Man, shout out to Brooklyn, man. Shout out, where you from, man? Flatbush, Brownsville, Clinton Hill. He said, yeah, I was just asking why he thinks he mid, bro. I want to debate with my homie, yeah. But shout out where you from in Brooklyn, though, man. Shout out to Brooklyn, live from the 718, man. Shout out to 718 Brooklyn. A lot of legends came from there. But yeah, you gotta understand, man. Science, man, that shit helps rule the world. He said from the Bronx, dog. Nigga, you said Brooklyn. You said, what's up from Brooklyn? Now you talking about from the Bronx. Benny Blanco from the Bronx. But yeah, man, shout out the Bronx too, man. Shout out the whole city, man. Shout out to everybody wherever they from, man. Shout out y'all city, man. Shout out where y'all from before I get up out of here real quick so I know who fuck with me, man. Where everybody from. And how a lot of creation came around from people looking at that hex. Yeah. He said, it's all my block. Yeah, that's true. The earth is your turf. That's what I'm understanding. The earth is my fucking turf, man. I hope I get to visit America. Nah, you ain't gonna catch me, man. By the time you come to America, I'm gonna be overseas, son. I'm gonna be overseas. Oh, I was raised in the Bronx. The whole New York is my block. Yeah, shout out to that, man. Shout out to you, man. The whole New York is your block, man. That's good to know. That's real good to know, son. He said, when I pull up to your house, you already know I will be my type shit. I'm trying to tell you, by the time you ever get here, I'm gonna probably be overseas. He said he's a good, smart, technical fighter, but his brand sucks. That's what I'm trying to tell you, son. I'm trying to start doing these live streams, man, overseas, nigga. I'm trying to get up out of America. He said you raised in the hood. I don't know, man. I wasn't rich, but I wasn't poor. My environment wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the best either. So I was just raised on a good block, you know? I had a good family. That's it. He said, stay around, G. I'm debating the chat. It's the only way I got my view right. What you mean your view right? I'm gonna be here for a couple more minutes and then I'm gonna call it a day, bro. Cause I gotta go do my homework, bro. I gotta develop my motion and structure for tomorrow's show. So I'm not gonna be on here long, man. I don't need to be on here no longer than like 2 hours, son. You understand that? I don't need to be on here no more than like 2 hours, 3 hours or some shit like that. But today, you know what I mean? We gonna cut this shit down like at 2. And I gotta go build up my show for tomorrow. He said, as a person, JJ is the shit, but skill-wise, god damn, son. Every action has a reaction. You better know that if you don't know anything else. Place, you know what I mean? He said, yeah, then let's go building the program. Yeah, man. I gotta build the program. I gotta build it, man. Tired of that rambling shit. Tired of that rambling shit, man. Let me sit there and bring y'all into my world, which y'all need to be reading, you know? Because I want to get to the point, right, where I build my whole community up and shit, and I'm going to start asking y'all questions. And if y'all answer them right, I'm going to cash up y'all some money, you know? That's what I'm about to start doing. That's what I want to do. He said, what's your plans for tomorrow, man? Tomorrow's Takeover Thursdays, man. So that's what we doing tomorrow. We talking about some books that y'all need to read, some things that y'all need to do, and things like that, bro. You know? He said Friday will be friend to foe. I think you can collect stories, funny and shit to tell around relationship, friends, and love affairs. He said, I said reading is cool, but writing is better. Try to write down in your head. No, I gotta write down on paper, man. I ain't a good freestyle artist. I can freestyle somewhat, but I like structure, man. I gotta write shit down. Give y'all the proper information when I'm talking to you. Well, I gotta write shit down, man. Yeah, I got it written in my brain, but I gotta write shit down. And then we can go from there. I ain't saying I'm gonna write a goddamn book. I'm just saying I gotta write the fucking topics that I'm gonna go about, and then I'm just gonna speak from my heart about what I know about it, you know? He said, I'm a Diddy Party survivor, man. Shut up, nigga. You ain't never, he said, I have a photographic memory. Shit, I wish I had that motherfucker. I wish I had a photographic memory, you know? Shit would be crazy. Just look at something once and understand what it is. Yeah, that's a gift from God, you know? But yeah, man. Today was a good day, man. We sat there and we came up with the structure on what we gonna sit here and do, man. When it comes to doing these live streams, ain't gonna be no more rambling, man. I'm gonna acknowledge you in the chat, and then I'm gonna keep going on, bro. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and keep getting distracted by the live stream no more, man. I'm gonna acknowledge you in that stat, but I got things I'm gonna be talking about from now on. No more freestyling, man. No more bullshitting. You know, it's time to really grind, man. It's time to really do this shit. There's no more time to be sitting. There's nothing like the present, man. So now I understand what the fuck I'm gonna do. And now it's time to go do the research and go build up my fucking structure for my shows, man. But I love y'all, man, and I appreciate everybody that came to the live stream, bruh. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Tomorrow's Takeover Thursdays, man. Come through. Probably gonna live stream tomorrow, 5 o'clock, man. So come, I don't know what time zone y'all in, but come see me tomorrow at 5 o'clock. I will be live streaming at 5 o'clock tomorrow, man. That's Central. I think I'm in the Central time zone, so that's like 6 o'clock East time or whatever. Come see me tomorrow, man. I love y'all. Takeover Thursdays, man. What's going on? He said, what time is it now, you Daniela? It's like 7 o'clock. It's like 7 o'clock where I'm at right now. You know, it's 7 o'clock. So tomorrow, I'm gonna be here tomorrow, 5 o'clock. So that's my new stream time. We're gonna do about 2 hours. And that's about that, man. I don't really need to do no more than that shit. He said, okay, so my midnight is 5 p.m. Got it. Yeah, for sure. I'll be here tomorrow, man. But yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Love. Gone.